I gotta say, when I see you there on the reviewing table, my mind does wander. I think about all the great times we've had together. Shooting in the sun, in that wide open desert, in those stupid drills I make. Hundreds and hundreds of rounds fired. I love hearing the plink. I like the reloading process. What fond memories we share together. I do long to repeat them, to make more memories with you. I do. No, I'm not talking about this gun. Well, kind of. I'm talking about a long-lost crew member in the project, y'all. The Smith & Wesson TRR8 is back. Tactical Doodle had stolen it from me. For years it was gone. It's back. And yeah, he put some wear and tear on it. This thing is thumped. It's a user piece. It's a tool. A-okay by me. Yeah. Also a crew member. Scandium frame, 8-shot, 357 combat revolver. Love this thing. Go watch my review posted many years ago here in the project. TRR8. Are they still making it? I think so. The R8 maybe. But I like this one. Has a Picatinny piece. You can run a light on it. We've ran a lot of drills with it. Yes, it is a fun gun to shoot. Yes, lots of memories. Of course, I'm messing around in the intro. You guys thought I was talking about this, right? Well, kind of. This is also fun to shoot, of course. All good AR-15s are. But no, I'm specifically talking about this one, a TRR8. So happy to see you, my friend. Let's get going. Another fun GRV, hopefully informative GRV on the first ever fully polymer AR-15 reviewed in the project, y'all. Yeah, I have waited a bit because there were some crappy ones. And so I wanted the technology to improve, and I found a place to source this one for test and review. And I thought, what the hey? Let's go out and shoot it. Let's run and gun with it. Let's see what it does. And here we are, tabletop review time, Nutnfancy project on the ATI Omni Hybrid Max AR15. Another long name, overly long. Maybe I just call it the Omni Hybrid. How's that? The Omni Hybrid. Now, it is fully polymer in the sense that it has a poly lower, poly upper. Everything that needs to be metal is metal. It has reinforcements in the poly receivers. Of course, we may break into it to look in it. Maybe we don't. I'll go over the specifics briefly, as quick as I can actually in this GRV, because I'm freaking tired. I've been working for you guys so much today. I'm getting wore out. The upside is this will be a mostly positive GRV. Mostly positive. I'll just break the suspense right there. And I'm happy to report that because there's been some fails going on. Holy crap. Watch all the gun reviews. Join my TMP Patreon feed. They'll always break first there. Eventually, they'll break on the main channel. I'm just talking the gun review content. We also have knife, watch content, adventure content. You really just got to subscribe to everything. B channel, the Nutnfancy Project, you should subscribe to that. Of course, this channel, Nutnfancy, on YouTube, and then my Patreon feed. Or whatever other donation service I may use in the future. Here we go. The good part of this, and this is really good on the Omni, is that it's super lightweight. I say light and everything all the time, right? How's this catch you? 6 pounds. 6 pounds naked. Now, I forget if that's with a magazine in it, magazine out. I forget. A lightweight magazine like this is 3 to 4 ounces. A GI aluminum is 4 ounces. So we'll just call it 6 pounds. That's a thumbs up from Nutnfancy. There you go. So it gets the weight issue correct. That's good. Another thing it gets correct is very low price on the ATI Omni Hybrid Max. And I would recommend you go buy it at Handgun Haven. They were the loaners for this piece. Round of applause. Thank you, Adam at Handgun Haven, an associated gun store with the Nutnfancy Project at this point. Really appreciate you guys. So I checked it out via 4473. They don't pay me. I don't pay them. This is unpaid sponsorship. None of that's going on here. All it is a completely pure process. But there you go. He has a few on his shelf. Does he have them now? I don't really know because I'm filming this during the pandemic and a lot of things are sold out. Ammo's hard to find in common calibers, 9mm, 5.56, 308. AR-15s are sold out in a lot of locations. You know what happens. I mean, when this stuff kicks off, people get scared. They've been procrastinating, hoping to get this gun, this ammo, and then lo and behold, they rush out and get it. I don't know. I don't know what availability will look like. Hopefully, if you like this review, you can find it at Handgun Haven. If not, go try Gunny's, the Great American Gun Store. Also associated, very much appreciated as well in the project. So it gets the weight right, 6 pounds. I know you guys can put together very, very lightweight ARs using your own components, but this is a factory-produced AR. It's going to have a factory warranty. It's put together. You don't have to do nothing to it. And did I mention it's pretty affordable? Yes, I did. It's very affordable. The street is going to be insanely affordable. So all that's great, the lightweight, the affordability, but if it shoots like crap, who cares, right? Who cares? Philosophy of use as we get started here with my standard talking points. Standard, right? You guys know what AR-15s are for. You know all that. I don't have to go all over it. But the low price of this one may make it interesting as a loaner gun for a neighborhood patrol. If and when, heaven forbid, that ever needs to happen to maintain security, peace, protect life and property in your neck of the woods. Being so affordable, maybe you can buy one or two. Have it for family members, have it for friends, or maybe you use it as a primary firearm. If it's good enough, we'll visit that. Other than that, standard for an AR-15. Okay? Features. Poly lower, poly upper, steel reinforcements. Maybe we break into it. 6-position collapsible stock. No surprise there. I still like these, by the way. I do see them making a comeback as people just get tired of putting on stuff. I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm raising my hand here. I'm one of those people. I'm tired of retrofitting everything, spending money, spending time. It's exhausting. And a 6-position collapsible stock has been used on the military's M4 forever, and guys like it. Wiggles around a little bit. Who cares? Simple, lightweight, functional, works. There you go. Standard castle nut, and it does have a sling loop plate on it. That's a big surprise, actually. I don't see standard AR-15s with that. This right here, so you can put a single point sling on there, and with an AR-15 this lightweight, I think it would be functional. I think it would be good. Standard AR-15 features here. So we've got a forward assist, unnecessary, but it's there. Notice the deflection portion of the upper receiver is different since it's made of polymer. Molded, of course. Standard AR-15 there. Standard magazine release, safety, all that's standard. We do have an enlarged trigger guard here. I really love how Omni did that. I should say ATI did that. Really cool. Since this is a molded receiver, you can't really retrofit it with anything else, right? So it's really good they did that, as opposed to going with like a straight run right here. A2 grip on this. Those are fine. I mean, I've always said and maintained they are completely functional. They're lightweight. Yeah, they have that silly little finger groove thing right there. Deal with that. I do. I would not replace it on this value AR-15. Okay, I know a lot of you guys already have really high-end ARs, or you've built your own to your own specifications. Thumbs up for me. I like that. But this is a value point AR. You might want to think about just leaving it. Flared magwell. Pretty much like a forged lower. It maintains a lot of the same features, of course. Right? This is a Lancer mag. I love Lancer mags. I'll put a link below. Hopefully they're available. I know they've been selling like crazy. I love this magazine. The Lancer mags are fantastic. The clear, the smoke color one's fantastic. And it's a great pairing with this lightweight AR-15, right? Gated magazine release right here. I did mention that, I think. And then we go on to this side. Standard AR-15, pretty much. 90-degree safety. Really positive, by the way. I love that. Super positive. Look at that. Like that. And here is a big surprise on this ATI Omni Hybrid. Big surprise. The freaking trigger rules. I cannot believe how good this trigger is. Let me safety check it once more. Yep. So this trigger amazingly pulls at 3.5 pounds. The stock trigger in a polymer AR-15 at this price point. Wow, that is a great trigger. I would definitely not replace it. Look at that. Standard charging handle, of course. Here's a look at the molding lines on this polymer upper. There is a downside I have to cover right here. Polymer uppers wiggle around a little bit. And I learned that when I tested the Smith & Wesson M&P 22. I mentioned it in that review. And that was a 22. Especially when they get really hot. Either by firing or it's environmentally hot. They get a little bit soft. And so you can get some wiggle on your polymer firearms. Now, will it return to zero? My experience is yes. But it's not like a forged upper. And you're going to deal with that with this ATI gun. You just will. I'm just saying. Is it a showstopper? I wouldn't think so, not at this price point. But you will notice that it won't be, in my opinion, quite as accurate as a forged gun because of that. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. I want to be super honest with you guys. Consider it. If you live in a super hot environment, you might want to go with a forged gun. Forged gun. Or, and by the way, in Utah, where I test these guns, it gets freaking hot out in the desert, like 100 plus. And leaving this in black configuration, i.e. not Duracoating it or Cerakoting it or just spray painting it, which would actually work pretty good on this polymer upper and lower, it's going to be bad. So, I don't know. I didn't really get to test that, but just from experience, I'm going to throw that out there. Standard forend on it, on this Value Point AR15, Delta ring here, polymer handguard here. I don't think, oh, I'm sorry, it is heat shielded. I was thinking of another AR15. Heat shielded, so that's something. Pinned gas block with a short Picatinny run on top. We've seen this gas block a lot in a bunch of different firearms, but it's pinned. That's pretty cool. M4 profile barrel. The twist weight is 1 in 7. So that's good. They didn't do a 1 in 9. Another thing they got right. So it should stabilize those heavier rounds. If you want to shoot a 75, 77 grain, you should be good to go. I didn't really test it out of this because of various factors. I'll get to that. Standard A2 birdcage. I believe the barrel is chrome lined as well. And let's break into it. I want to show you the inside and the reinforcements they have. TMP Cadet coming to action again. Safety check once again. Yep. And it's pretty stiff actually, which I like. Looking inside the bottom of the ATI Omni Hybrid AR15, there's a steel reinforcement in the lower. See that? That's steel, of course. And you could put in a different AR15 trigger in there if you wanted to, of course. But steel where there needs to be steel. That's what I want to show you. So it's not like cheesy. For instance, here's the upper. Steel reinforcement here. We have an M16 bolt carrier group. Let's pop that out, take a quick look at it. I have attempted to clean it for return to Handgun Haven. If I return it, I might buy it. And the bolt carrier group has really good quality levels for what it is. 8620 steel, case hardened key, that's 4130 steel, 4340 cam pin bolt. The bolt itself is 9310 steel, 4340 extractor. And by the way, this comes directly from ATI, and I love how they do that. I think all manufacturers show exactly what the materials are because AR-15 buyers are discriminating. They're smart. You guys are smart, and it's good to know what you're getting. Mil-spec extractor and O-ring combination to cap it off on the ATI Omni Hybrid Max. My overall take is it's a lot of bolt carrier quality for the price. For the price. Pretty excellent. Again, there's your standard charging handle. Easily upgraded. Inexpensively too, I might add. Very inexpensively. That goes together tight. Just like we like it. Features review complete. Now we go on to the important part, the heart of the matter. How did it shoot, Nutton? Good, bad, awesome, not awesome. In a nutshell, or in a nutshell, it shot awesome. It did. Completely reliable, even with steel-cased ammo. Yeah, even with steel-cased ammo, this direct gas impingement AR-15 value-priced polymer AR-15 was 100% reliable. Brass case, 100% reliable. We experienced no stoppages at all in the course of testing. We were impressed. Now, did I shoot thousands of rounds through it doing an endurance test? No, I don't have time. I don't have money to do that. But I think I shot it enough to get data and to get a feel that it is a legitimate AR-15 option despite its polymer construction. And I will tell you, I was elated to find that out. especially at this price. Happy to report it is a legitimate AR-15. You should consider it for sure. Accuracy. I did shoot it for accuracy at 50 yards. I don't know where I put the target. Let me go over here and see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Oh crap. I don't know where it went. Don't know where it went, so I don't have paper to show you, which I'm actually happy to report because that means the review will be shorter. I like that. I think I may have taken video of it, and if so, I'll roll it in. If not, I will say this. Standard AR-15 accuracy. So it wasn't like amazing at 50 yards. Sorry, I did not stretch it out to 100 yards because I ran out of time because I was conducting the Operation Valkyrie stuff and we just didn't have time. So 50 yards, I think was shooting about like that with a variety of loads, which is okay, not great. Now on it, I have a Vortex Strike Eagle 1:8 scope. I'll put a link below. I absolutely love that scope to this day. It also comes in a 1:6 power. It's a great all-arounder. But even if I had shot it at 100 yards, I don't know if this is the best optic for me because of my eyes. Would I have shot MOA with this gun? With this scope? With a polymer upper? I highly doubt it. I could be off, but I'm just going to say the accuracy is standard AR-15, which is going to be around 2 MOA. Maybe a little bit worse depending on your load, depending on if you get some undulation of the upper. That's what I think. This is not going to be the most accurate AR-15. Maybe I test it more in the future. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get this or not. Maybe I do. Stand by. But that's where I'm at now. I'll just call it 2.5 MOA from the shooting I just did briefly at 50 yards. But that's adequately accurate for a value-priced AR-15 that weighs 6 pounds. Okay, now I do 6-pound builds as well. I'll put on a really nice barrel, like a BCM enhanced lightweight barrel. Forged upper, forged lower, and it's going to weigh about the same weight. I'm not going to say this is groundbreaking in its overall weight. I'm not saying that. I'm going to say it's groundbreaking in that it's reliable, it's all polymer, and it's affordable. There you go. So there's others out there that will match its value price, I think, and its reliability, I think. But we're talking about this brand right here, right now, and I'm going to say, as we move forward in the review, I would buy it. I would buy it, y'all. I would. It's a great AR-15 for the price. It really is. I think you guys will love it. It has most of the AR-15 features you would expect. Forward charging, dust cover, standard handguard, A2, stuff I talked about. I would buy it. It's like a give me at its price point. It really is. And let me add in there, made in the good old USA and a lifetime warranty from the company. I'm sold. Recommended. As a review, super lightweight, super affordable, reliable with all types of loads tested, standard AR-15 features that you would expect, some which are a surprise, like the excellent trigger, the enlarged trigger guard, the sling loop plate, those are surprises, the pinned gas block, that's a surprise, and it just works at a low price, super lightweight. Yes, actually let's give it a double thumbs up from Nutnfancy. From what I know now, it is recommended. It is an excellent AR-15 option. As we wrap it up, what's on the table besides this beloved TRR-8? How about a Cold Steel Peacekeeper 1? Yeah, buddy. I think this is in Sanmai 3. Sanmai 3 steel? I think so. That is a great knife. Really great knife. We still have the Aliens chest burster diorama. That's gross, but it's pretty cool. Coming out of the boys collection, and that's about it. Patches at nutnfancybigcartel.com. Yes, we still have some. Still have some hats, I believe. Go check it out. I'm done, dudes. I gotta go rest. Thanks for subscribing again. Subscribe to all those channels. Join my TMP Patreon, keeping me motivated. I work very, very hard for you. Great job on this. Thanks to Handgun Haven once again for the loaner. And yeah, by the way, I would buy it, and I might with this one.
That's it.
Nice.
I like it.
Let's go in the Wolverine. We got wind protection.
I like it.